Danny Flexen here for Seconds Out with Tunde Ajayi, the one, the only.
The irrepressible, the irreplaceable Tunde Ajayi.
I'm going to let you do your own intros from now on. It just works better that way.
Leave it up to me. I'll do the job.
Give you the mic and you can just go. You can freestyle through the whole interview. Obviously, the thing I want to ask you about first is Anthony Yarde. I heard you told me just off camera his sister just had a baby, so congratulations. He's an uncle.
I just told you. Get your checkbook out, mate. But he's like, me or you. So, yeah, we're all happy. You know, I guess Anthony would have loved to tell you the news first, and he was supposed to be here. But literally on the way to the gym, he said, Uncle, Dan's had the baby. And I was like, listen, family first. You know, but we're all happy for him, and a great moment for us as a team, as a family, and fantastic for Anthony.
Now, after the Kovalev fight, the rumours were, it was circulating with Frank and others, that Anthony was probably going to come back before the end of the year. Obviously, that's looking like it's not happening now. When is he going to be back?
February, 100%. February, March. More likely to be February. You know, it was really my call after sitting down with Anthony that I think he should just. We've had a good year. We've had a good run. Great experience for him, me, the whole team. And just relax, take a holiday. He's taken a couple of holidays actually, and I'm happy for him. Young man, living his dream.
But he's going to have to diet now over Christmas, which he wouldn't have had to do if he come back in December.
And he doesn't diet. Literally, the only time Anthony diets is like close to the fight. He's an athlete, a professional, and you know he's always in the gym. I said, Anthony turned professional 2015. And I was training him probably 18 months before that. And he's never taken more than 1 week at the gym. So this was a good rest for him. Even me, you know, since 2016, I've never taken a fight or anyone on the pads but Anthony. So it's kind of weird for me, padding Bilal and Derice and all the other fighters. And I guess even I needed a rest. So, but now that's over. Now he's back in the gym. I'm happy, he's ready to go, and I'm tired. Before I was training prior to, but now he's back. There's no way I can train myself before training Anthony. So I've got to train him first and then train myself. So
the Tunde comeback's off?
It's off. It's off for now because the Shake Shack, the five guys comeback is on.
How's the light heavyweight landscape changed now, and who are kind of the fresh targets, the fresh meat, if you like, for 2020?
Canelo Alvarez. We ain't looking, we're only looking at the top. We've always been like that. We've always, and to be honest with you, we never even called any fighters' names because that's just not what it's about for us. We're just about working hard and trying to be the best we can be. But, you know, in terms of the light heavyweight division, the biggest name right now currently is Canelo Alvarez, regardless of Arthur Beterbiev and Bivol. I think is the other champion, and I think So you got Bivol and Beterbiev and Canelo. The biggest name is Canelo, so it would be, you know, our name's been put in the hat now, and what a dream that would be. Two guys who started their career from the scratch, already created history in. You have to correct me on this, Danny. I can't remember anyone going to Russia and fighting an elite champion in his backyard, and we've done that. Even though people say this and say that, we've done something that no one's ever done. So we've got that experience under our belt, something no one can take away from us, and we're gonna use that to our advantage moving forward.
I wanted to ask you about that because you talked a lot before about thinking you can do something and then knowing you can do it, having your belief in yourself confirmed. What have you noticed in Anthony's mindset since that fight? What's it done for him?
It's incredible. I wish you saw him in the gym on Saturday. And like I always say, you know, we have something in our camp where we only get better. As time goes on, nobody envisioned taking our first L. That's just not in our mindset. But I've always known as a trainer and a manager, a friend or mentor or uncle to Anthony that what I teach, he's only going to get better. So now he has the experience under his belt to take into future contests. And he's smiling, stealing my money as usual. Yesterday he nicked £100 of me, put it all over social media. So he's back to normal. And for me, that's always happy. I'm always happy to see Anthony with a smile on his face because that's who I know. That's the young man that I trained from the age of 19 years old, 20 years old, and nothing's changed. In fact, I believe it's got better.
Given you guys have been together from the start, you've obviously got a very intimate relationship. What's it going to be like? This
Intimate. Sounds a bit sexual.
not on purpose. I'm sure you're doing well sexually in your own right, to quote one of our rivals. But you've obviously got a very close relationship. Maybe that's better. When he eventually bows out of the game, and that's going to be a long time in the future, how hard are you going to find it to be able to have that sort of relationship with another fighter and to guide someone else?
Well, it's what I always say. I treat everybody the same. Obviously, there can only be number one. You can't have number one twice. And for me, on this particular journey, Anthony's it. I will not think about what happens when he bows out right now, because we're just not there. But I guess, to answer your question, who knows how it will feel? I don't know. It's not something I've ever experienced. How did Emmanuel Stewart feel after Tommy Hearns finished his career?
Stewart wasn't dedicated to that one fight the whole time. Like you said, you've taken no one else on the pads in 3 years.
Yeah, that is true. That is very true. I always say, and the way I've created this whole Stamina for Sale brand is that it's one trainer, one fighter. So it's not that, Anthony moves on to something else, then I go and start training Bilal Ali or Alex Bishop or Malik, who's about to make his pro, or even Flashy, who's under the banner now. I don't know. What I do know is that I'll be there to pass on my experience and knowledge to the other fighters in the camp.
And just before we let you go, give you an opportunity for a plug. How's the podcast with Spencer Fearon going? We're just going to get a bit of shadow boxing.
Yeah.
That says it all. You're communicating in the form of mime.
100%. Nah, it's wonderful. And, for me, what's more wonderful is that Spencer said to me on the phone the other day, Tun, I'm having more fun now than I've ever had in boxing.
He's taking a lot less shots now, that's for sure.
Yeah, because
verbal shots maybe, but no.
I'm taking the shots. And I think that's what complements the both of us. I got a big mouth at times.
No.
Nah, not really. I ain't got a big
mouth.
Ever. And myself and Spencer, we grew up together. He was in boxing before me. He actually brought me into the sport of boxing when I worked his corner for his last professional fight. So we have a close relationship, not an intimate one. And yeah, the fight is right. Tune in, subscribe, like, comment. Stamina for Sale on YouTube. And we've had some fantastic guests on already. It's only been running for 1 month. And Chris Eubanks, Virgil Hunter, Ben Davison, Antonio Tarver, Jay Prince from the music industry, John Barnes, Andy Cole. These are legends, and we just started. So look at the names. Shannon Briggs, great names. Tony Bellew. The list goes on and on. So these guys must obviously see something in us because we've had so many well-known names in the sport of boxing and football already in 1 month.
Given Bellew's determination to stay out of the limelight, how did you persuade him to take part?
Bellew. Nah, Bellew's not. That's my guy. And it's so funny that we were talking about, I trained Junior McDonald when I wasn't even serious about training, and I got him all the way to the ABA final when I just came into the sport, and we spoke about that, and he remembers it like it was yesterday. So Tony Bellew is a character, great for British boxing, a man that wears his heart on his sleeve, and it was great talking to him, really, because like I say, I think us in boxing, we see each other so regularly, but we never actually communicate with each other the way we should, and that was great for me, personally.